What's going on, guys? Kamon here. So we're still recording, same day, same time. Just I went out and I got pizza. Yo, look at this. If you ever come to Jersey, you know what I mean, and you want a nice slice in Patterson, you know, hey, brother. But yeah, so now we're gonna continue on with the tournament. This is against the homie Mamoon. This is a good guy. He sells pins. So if you guys want some nice custom pins, if he has a shop, I'll link it down or I'll ask him. But definitely hit him up. He's going to YCS Philly with me. So if you guys do see him there, just say what's up to him. He'll sell you pins. He's a good vendor, good guy. But you know, had to take him out. You know, had to duel him real quick. So this is against Dragon Link. I talk to him every day, and I'm always telling him about like, oh, I got this build now or that build. He's always like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. I got to duel against him yesterday, I guess. Yeah, yesterday when I'm recording this, and we could showcase. By the way, I'm gonna eat. We're gonna chill out, and I'm gonna eat, and y'all can't stop me. Come here, Matt. Hold on. Pause the video. Get a snack. Get a nice bev. You know what I mean? And come hang out, yo. All right, let's just skip ahead a little bit. I think, yeah, I win the dice roll here, so I'm gonna start off with the Ashuna. Right, and yo, watch this play. So I go Ashuna, right? I link it away, and he's like, "All right, thinking on summon here." So he's gonna do his Juice Worm by Ashuna. So I'm like, "All right, cool." Thrust. I'm gonna thrust. I'm gonna add the emerges, but then this is where he freaking drolls me, and I'm just like, damn, okay, well, so I'm on a droll now. No big deal though, because you know we're playing Swordsoul, bro. Like people were saying in my comments, like, oh, what if you get drolled? I'm like, so, you know what I mean? So here I go, Moye effect, and I summon out a token. Look at some of these two. Chi effect. I'm going to banish. I'm going to banish the blackout from deck to use his effect. Mind you, I should have just summoned out Moye first. No, I should have used that and summoned out the Moye right after. Then I should have just thrusted like after everything I've done here. So would have been a little bit better, but no big deal. Now I go for the hold on. I go for the Arihara play, right? I banish it from hand to add the Ashuna that's banished back to my hand. Then I use Ashuna, I banish Ashuna to summon out a level 4. So mind you, I got drolled. And I'm still playing. Isn't that crazy? That's so insane, right? That's so stupid. That's so good. I got a Bestialed and drolled and I still played around it. That's crazy. So now I'm like, all right, I'm going to synchro summon these two. I'm going to make Berserk. And I do have the punishment in hand. So I'm just going to banish it. He's like, what? Like, that card is nuts. I'm just like, yeah, I had it in my hand. Like, he's reading it. He's like, yo, what? This card is nuts. Just a free banish. So like that's one time where punishment did come up. You know what I mean? And I'm like, pass. So keep in mind, game state, we have a Shisha on board and a Draco Berserker. After we got Bestialed and drolled, and we still have emerges in our hand. That is insane, dude. This deck is crazy. So now he's going to go here. He's going to use his normal stuff. He's checking the graveyard to see if I have any light and dark. So I'm just like, I got nothing for you, buddy. Nothing. So I just thinking he's trying to understand like the game state right now. So he's like, what does the card do? He's like, you can recycle that card? I'm like, yeah, I can. So he's going to go he was asking if it was like a quick play. I'm like, nah, it's not a quick play. I bet if it was a quick play, I would be playing it still right now. So He's gonna go for the Lubellion. I could have banished the Lubellion because I think it's sent itself for cost. I think if that's the case, if it doesn't hit graveyard, I can banish it and then he won't search. So technically, if that's how it works, I could have banished it. But I was trying to wait to see what else he did here. For being honest, he's just so good. I love living in Georgia, dude. So good. Right now, he's just like thinking of what to do here. So he adds the Magnemite to his hand. He can't touch my stuff in the graveyard because I have no light and darks. But he can touch his stuff. So I'm just like, alright. She's showing that dumb not Trace Dragon, but the Link Dragon. I'm like, I gotta stop him. If I don't, it's a wrap. So he's gonna go banish that to summon out his Dark Dragon. Link it away. Chain 1, Chain 2. I'm like, Chain 3, banish, negate that. No. If you want to stop anything in Dragon Link, you want to stop that card because that gets him his sector launch, his boot launch, or whatever it's called. Then he'll plus more. So not much I can really do here. Just negate that. Like Yugioh's really good against like certain decks. You know what I mean? Now he has the White Dragon in his hand. He's thinking like what to do here. Now he's gonna summon out the White Dragon by banishing the Black Dragon. Link these two away into the Dragoonity guy, I believe. I got a choice. Oh, also I use the green Tinyi, so my Monk is safe here. Like he can't just beat over Monk. So he's like, summon this guy to search out a Dragon Ravine. I'm just like, sure, I'm not banishing that. So I guess I think I'm thinking here. I'm just like, sure, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I let it go because I'm just like, I'm gonna save it for something big. You know what I mean? Yeah, I let it resolve. Good on me for waiting. Good on me for waiting. So I'm like, yo, if he gets that card, he can just send whatever he wants now. Look at the graveyard. I'm just like, I got no darks or lights in there. So he's reading it because he's like, what does this card do? He's like, this card's nuts. What the heck? I told him why I play it. I'm just like, bro, they never really target my like monks with any card effects. They always beat over it. So I'm just like, I'm tired of getting bullied. So I think, yeah, he's just like, dang, he can't even go a bestial to like beat over that card because then it'll crash each other. I'm just like, yeah. Now he's gonna go for the Dragon Ravine here. He pitches for cost. I don't know what he pitched actually, but and he's gonna search for the Apple Dragon, I think. Pretty sure it's just Apple Dragon. No, he doesn't? I think he does, right? He does. He shows the camera like, I got the Apple Dragon, bro. He's just like, yeah, he's I'm about to showcase this now. So now I'm just like, okay, cool. What's next? So, I think did he end phase? I don't know what he's doing here. He's searching again. Okay. I think. I don't know. It's so awkward to remember everything when there's no sound. So he was. I know here he was telling me like this is a pretty good board. He was like, you got Drolled and a Bestial, and you still managed to summon out these two cards. This deck is crazy. I'm just like, I've been telling folks. So now he's gonna go with the Magnum Boot. I'm like, are you gonna banish Apple Dragon? He's like, hell no. So he wants to. Oh, he sends that to grave. Okay. That's how he searched twice. He searched and he dumped. So he's attempting to banish that. And I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Here's where I should have just banished that card, but it didn't really matter. It didn't matter. No, I should have banished that card. It would have been better. Because mind you, I still have the emerges in my hand. You know what I mean? So if he can't kill me here, I'm good to go. That is so good. Oh my god. Yeah, now he's like debating of like what he wants to do here. Like if he wants to go for, because I know he wants to go for a Chaos Angel play, but like his monsters won't be immune to monster effects only by battle, which I think I could just move it. Let's see. He's gonna summon Tracer here. Oh no, he has a Chaos. Oh yeah. He had the Emperor. So he's gonna go Druid's Word effect. I should have banished Druid's Worm here because I forgot when it hits graveyard, he can send a card on the field to grave. I don't fight against this deck too often, so it's like, yeah, like I genuinely forgot. So I should have banished him when he used the effect here. So therefore, I would take less damage here, but no big deal. Not a big deal. So make away these two. Into a what? What does he make here again? Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. I know he summons Tracer. I know that for a fact. So he knows summons Tracer. And he's debating. I think he just synchro summons into Baron, right? Unless he's locked. No, not to Baron. Oh, it is Baron, right? They're both dark, so no, he goes to Baron. He goes to Baron, I think. Oh, Chaos Angel. Okay, so he effect to target this to banish. Chain link 1. And then chain link 2, banish that. So I'm like, all right, chain link 3, banish. Yeah, so if I don't send that, and this is banish. So now he's like, dang. He's gonna summon that back again. Banish those two. Link it away to summon Dispeeder. Oh, Baron, yeah, pop. And yeah, so he wins the first game. And I'm just like, I would have been okay if I did just banish his Druid Swarm, because then he would only send one of my cards. So now we're gonna go speed up. This time I go first, and I'm just like, alright, now I know what to do here. I know what to look out for, bro. I go, notice the Moye effects. Reveal. Reveal Taya. He's like, Gamma. I'm like, okay, that's fine by me. And this is where I go. He summons out his 2 Gammas. I go pitch the Taya to summon out the Longy Wong. Synchro summon these 2. I believe I summoned Sinister. Yeah, Sinister, burn him for 12. My hand wasn't the best here. Set 1 and then I pass. Those 2 are going to get banished. He's checking the graveyard in case I have anything light or dark. I'm like, I have nothing. He's like, this card's really good. I'm like, yeah. So here's the thing, right? This card may be good, and I may burn him for 12. But none of that matters when you have a little card, a nice spell card called Dark Ruler No More. And I'm just like, okay, well, at least I'm not dying this turn, you know what I mean? No biggie, no biggie, no biggie. Then he goes for the launcher. I think it's what it's called, launcher, yeah? To summon out a rocket from his deck. To summon out this guy. And I'm just like, okay. No biggie, no biggie. It's gonna cut a lot here. And now... I think, he's gonna link this away. To summon out the boy. He goes effect. I go, yep. Do I droll him here? I don't know if I droll him here or not. Add sector launch. Resolution anything? I'm like, nope, not at all. I have a blackout face down, so I'm waiting for him to activate that. But you know, he's a smart player. He's a smart player. So he's reading the situation. I think he knows it's a blackout face down, so he's like, all right, he wants to force it out. So I believe he goes for another bestial. The bestial that's here in his hand. I believe that's Druid's Worm. This worm is really good. Yeah, he targets that to banish, to summon it. So I think on summon here, because I'm just like, if that guard gets sent to graveyard, my guy gets sent. So like he's forcing me to do it here now. So I'm just like, you know what, bro? Fine. No biggie, no biggie. I think I do end up firing off the blackout here, just because it's like there's no other opportunity for me to do this here, and I don't want him to link away. So I was asking him like for confirmation, like, all right, if that gets into graveyard, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool, and just black out those two. But now we have blackout in our graveyard, so if we get a Taya, we're lit. We are lit. So now he's like, okay, cool. He has the droll in his hand that I do see. Sorry, that we see. He's thinking of what to do here now, because I don't have any light or darks in the graveyard, so he can't summon any more bestials. He has the field spell, the sector launch. Boot sector launch, sorry. And then he passes, so I'm just like, alright, cool. I ripped the Taya, because I had two in my hand. I'm like, a Taya effect. He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. Boom. Blackout effect. He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. So now I'm just like, alright, cool. I'm going to synchro these two now, okay? He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. I go, summon Shishao, chainlink one Shishao, chainlink two Taya. He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I send the Ashuda. I send the Ashuda to grave, and then I search out Summit. And then when I search that out, I believe he drolls me here. Yeah, he's gonna droll me here, which it's not a bad droll, but I was done searching. I was like, alright, cool. Now I'm gonna Summit, and I'm gonna bring this back. He was like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, I can bring back a Swordsoul, or it's the worm. He's like, what? This card is nuts. I'm like, yeah. So he's like, sheesh, that's game. I'm like, yeah, because then man, I had the Shuna in the graveyard too, so I could have a Shuna, brought back a level, brought a 4, and then just synchro summon again. It was nuts. So let's go to game 3. Game 3 is a pretty cool game. So he starts off. He's just I don't know what I open up with. He sets 1 and he passes. I'm just like, okay, cool. Thank God he bricked. I'm like, activate a Shuna. He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. Link away a Shuna. He's like, yep. I'm like, resolution anything? He's like, Druid's Worm. I'm like, that's totally fine by me. I'm like, activate that, bounce that back to his hand. He's just like, ooh, because he forgot. I don't know if he forgot, but like, people tend to forget that the Tenjis can also be used from the hand, not just graveyard. So I bounced that back. So he's forced to use it here and now. Because I believe I have a Moye. I know I have a Emergence in my hand, but I have a Moye in my hand also. I'm pretty sure. Because I'm doing all this before I even summon the Moye, you know? Now he's debating of, like, if he wants to use it or not. Because, like, if he'll get value. Which, theoretically, like, either way doesn't really matter. Because he'll send that to send... He'll send Druid's Worm to send that to Grave. And I'm like, alright, that's fine. So I'm like, alright. Summon the Moye effects. Reveal for cost. You're the Moye. He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. I'm starting to smile. I'm like, alright. I'm like, alright. Emergence now. In case he does droll me. So I'm gonna add the Long Yugioh to hand. He's like, I'm like, resolution? He's like, yeah, you're good. I'm like, okay. Now I'm gonna go Small World, right? I'm like, is that fine? He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. So I get rid of that. The 4, I get rid of him. I get rid of Moye in my hand, get rid of the Ecclesia. And then I add Apple Dragon to my hand. I'm just like, is that fine? He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. Activate Apple Dragon. He's like, yep. I'm like, all right. Here we go. I got 1 card in hand left. I believe it's Emergence. So here's summon these 2. Summon out Shishao effect, Moye effect. He's like, yep. I'm like, all right, cool. Draw a card. And I drew the green tinny. I searched for Summit. Summit is so good. It's so good. Put in so much work all day today. Now I'm just like, all right, cool. We got him here. I was low-key worried about Nib, but I'm just like, he would have nibbed already. So I believe, yeah, I synchro summon the Ringo Worm now. Because he's not living this turn. So he's like, oh yeah, he has a Bestial in his hand. So he's like, all right, a Bestial. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. He could have nibbed me already here, actually. He's debating with the Bestial. Like, I think he's going to banish the... He has to banish his Druid's Worm in the graveyard. To summon out for, like, a line of, like, defense. You know what I mean? Because without it, man, he's, So I'm like, alright, synchro summon these 2. Summon out Chaos Angel. No effect. And I'm like, alright, activate Long Yugioh effects. Boom. Summon out token. He's thinking on the token summon. I'm like, alright, that's fine. So, this is a hard choice for him because, alright, he has a Bestial in his hand, right? He can either banish my Apple Dragon and I'm done synchro summoning, or he could banish my Shishao. You know what I mean? I believe he banishes my Shishao here. Yeah, he banishes the Shishao here. Theoretically, he should have banished the Apple Dragon, but, like, no, it didn't matter. It did not matter. I promise it didn't matter. He's just like, dang, who do I hit? So he does end up hitting the Shishao. And I'm like, alright, that's fine. So we're summon these 2 into my Shang Ying, right? Burn for 12. And then here's where I go Apple Dragon effect in Grave. Banish it to summon out a token. Shang Ying effect. Banish those 2 for game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because Shang Ying was so strong. So that's 35 on board with Chaos Angel, and Shang Ying is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 36. So that's well over 68. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this match, man. Such a good match. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, share the video. On the road to 1,000 subscribers, bro. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But anyways, have an awesome one. Peace.